Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I want to first give glory and honor and praise to my Creator, Yah, and my Redeemer, Yeshua, or Jesus Christ, as the church calls him. But anyway, um, I want to do a short video here. Let me see, where do I want to start? Um, there were some things that would come up that I was doing some calculating on because my my name, my family, or me, or my family is associated with time. God says we're exiles here. We don't this is not our home, so we're exiled into this place. We come here. Some of us chose to come here, and some of us God chose us to come here. So um I believe that's what's going on. But I believe we're at the end of time. And I believe uh there's dates that's associated with time that I see that is happening because prophecy is happening from the Bible, and I mean it's going fast. And so anyway, I want to talk a little bit about. I want to show you some dates here, a few dates. Uh, okay, I was born in Mena, Arkansas. They had a Iran Contra affair, kind of. If y'all heard of it, it's kind of a situation that happened at Mena, Arkansas. Well, I got to looking up a little bit up about this because they done whatever. It was really a ritual. Iran Contra means against, and affair means, if you see this word right here, affair. Um, it's from Middle English affair. I mean, there's several different ways to spell it. Here it is: affair, character, disposition, situation, event, problem, or difficulty. So there was a problem at Mena, Arkansas. Here's how the first spelling was: Arkansaw. Well, they changed this later on to SAS, and I'll show you why. Now, y'all know Donald Trump uses the elite, the rulers, evil rulers of this world, use the number 33 and 88 for their witchcraft, for their rituals. Well, I'll show you right quick why they changed that. Here's Mena, Arkansas. The way it was originally spelled uh, was Mena equals 33, Arkansas equals 88. Well, they had a Iran Contra affair. I mean, whatever they did up there is none of my business. I guess what's my business is my brother was born there, that at the same place I was, that was a little bit older than me, but he didn't live out. He didn't get out. He didn't make it out of the hospital. But anyway, there's 33 and 88, Mena, Arkansas. That's the Hebrew value of that name. So what I'm saying is that because of that, I was born on the corner of 7th Street and Highway 17 or 71 in Mena, Arkansas. The corner of 7th and 71. So it equals 771 if you add them together. In Hebrew, it's 177. I was born on 9/8/1961. And one day I just had the thought, hey, it's time to see who you are, try to figure out who you are. And because I was having four cop cars or three surround me on the interstate out in Oklahoma City for about 3 or 4 months in a row, and I think I've explained, told that story a few times. But they would get on, they'd escort me like 5 to 6 miles every time I get on this one interstate. They was waiting on me, and I'm sitting there. My mom asked me, "What are they doing?" Well, it got me to question who am I? Who do they think I am? Because I'm just an old country boy from Arkansas, that minds his own business. Really, I don't bother nobody, and they're not going to bother me either. But they started bothering me. They struck first, which I'm thankful for. They think it bothers me, but anyway, I'm going with this. So something just the thought just came to me. Start adding your adding up this stuff, Travis. Start adding up numbers of your birthday and stuff. So the number it came 9/8. That's when I was born. Equals 17. Uh, in 1961 is 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1 equals 17. Well, in Hebrew, that number 17 means God's complete victory. Well, in 1961, the Hebrew for not. If you look up Hebrew 1961, here is the word Hayah. That is God's real name. Ayah is that's the Hebrew value. I mean, that's what it comes to. Well, I'm 6'1" 3/4, and so six. What thought come to me? Just add it up. You separate it, but add the 6 plus 1 and the 3 plus the 4, which is 7/7. All right. So I've got something to do with time, I believe. I mean, it's just over and over and over that things happen according and where I live, I've seen one day I seen 4 rainbows stacked up on top of each other. I mean, they were the most brilliant, bright, beautiful rainbows you could ever imagine. And I didn't even have, well, I had a picture of it on another phone, but they were short rainbows. They were wider, but there was 4 of them on top of each other. I mean, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That was one of the first signs I started seeing was the rainbow. But anyway, so all my kids and grandkids were born on the day of a full solar eclipse happened. I mean, a total solar eclipse, except for one, and it was the one was on a total lunar eclipse. I had one grandson born on the day of a total lunar eclipse, and the rest of my grandkids were born on the day of a total solar eclipse. Well, I had one granddaughter born on this this ain't the one, but there was one on the Great American Eclipse was on August 21st, 2017. It was on this page. I guess I clicked off it, but there was an eclipse that on 2017, a total solar eclipse like this one here, total solar eclipse. It's 7 years apart from, but we have another one coming on October 14, 2023 and April 8, 2024. So anyway, I had a daughter born on that. Let's see, Great American Eclipse. Let me go back here and see August 21st. Let me type that in. Y'all just bear with me just for a second. Oh, right here. Total solar eclipse of 2000. I had a granddaughter born on this day, the day that this solar eclipse. So that was the Great American Eclipse. That's what it was called. Well, so I started doing some calculation because I figured out I've got something to do with time, and so here it is, 8/21/2017 to my birthday is 9/8/2021. I mean, these thoughts come to me, these dates to go check and see what they are, to do some research on them. So when I done that, it came up to 1480 days from the time my granddaughter's birthday till my birthday was. Well, when I researched it, it's this is for Christ 1480. That is the Greek Christos is, I guess, is how the pronunciation of it, but it equals 1480 in the Hebrew gematria. The title Christ comes from the Greek word Christos, which is a translation of the Hebrew word Messiah, meaning the anointed one. During the time of the Old Testament, the term Messiah, the anointed one, was meant to apply to kings and high priests who were christened with oil at the time of their inauguration. It goes on about this, but about the Messiah and being divine. It talks about Cyrus, and was anointed of God and all that, which was an Iranian guy, Persia, the prince of Persia, Cyrus the Great. He was from Iran, like the Iran-Contra affair. Cyrus the Great was from Persia, which is now Iran. So there's a message here of something going on with Mena, Arkansas, because it's surrounded with Nimrod. It's surrounded with Broken Arrow, Broken Bow. I mean, the towns that surround Mena are. I've done a video on where you can add up all the names or write down all the names from Fort Smith to say Texarkana. When you put them in a row, all the names of the towns, it equals a sentence, a ritual, a witchcraft spell. So this 1480 from my granddaughter's birthday to mine equals Christos. So I'm gonna go on with this. It's gonna be too long. There was that eclipse. Well, on the Simpsons, the cartoon Simpsons, it's they are predicting the end time September 23rd. So I thought, well, I'll do that one there. It's 9/23/2021. That is a calculation 1494. So I looked that up, and it means to cut off, to shear, to destroy an enemy. That's what that means. So anyway, so that was kind of interesting, I thought, but when I'd seen all this, the 33 and 80, of course, I've had known this for a long time. I'd done this a long time ago. I don't think I ever done a video on it. But Ronald Reagan he was the president at the time this happened up in Mena. And now I see all these names of these towns. One of the towns is Witcherville. And when you look up Ville, it means a filler, kind of like a zero, or, that's kind of what Ville means. It really don't have a meaning, like Witcherville. Well, going north above Mena is a town called Witcherville. So if you take off that Ville, it means witch. So the word witch is really what that means, because Ville is just a filler. So there's a spell, a ritual. Every time somebody says those words, like over the town Nimrod, the Nimrod Lake, the Nimrod town is in a county they name Yale, like Yale County. Like if you speak or you yell, that's so there's a ritual going on over here in Arkansas around Mena. And then on the other side of Mena, on the west side, is a town called Broken Arrow. There's a town called Broken Bow. Now, y'all think about that. Broken Arrow and Broken Bow. And then Nimrod and Albert Pike is on the other side of Mena. It's like a square that goes around Mena, Arkansas, of Broken Bow, Broken Arrow, Nimrod, and Albert Pike. So I see the witchcraft in it. I see the ritual in it. And in all these names, and they posted this in Yale County. In Yale County, around Nimrod is named the Purple Heart. It's been assigned the Purple Heart. There's a section, Purple Heart. It's awarded from the government somehow, named the Purple Heart. Something to do with military, So it's all got to do with ritual, royalty, because purple means royal, and it's all got to have something to do with this spell going on against Mena, Arkansas, or against something in Mena. Well, I was born in Mena, Arkansas. My brother was born in Mena, Arkansas. My brother didn't make it out of the hospital. And the strange thing about it, well, it's not strange to me, but my brother had the same Hebrew value that I do, 267. My grandfather on my mother's side was 267, his Hebrew value. Well, my dad's was 276, which is an anagram. 276 means pregnancy. And here's what I want to say about all this, because I know the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the York Freemasons, Pope Pius the Church, all the policemen, some of the policemen, you lower class Freemasons, you don't have a clue what you are being deceived. God said there's going to be a great deception in the end of time, and you are being deceived by the upper Freemasons. And I want to say this too: if you're a Freemason, you are an insecure person. You don't need anybody but you and God. God He's against those secret societies. JFK supposed to got assassinated because he mentioned the free societies, the Freemasons and all that it was repugnant. And I think it was all a hoax. I may be wrong about that, but I think that was all a hoax for the time that we're living in right now, because I see through their witchcraft, I see through their spells, and I see what they think. They got little games they play out here on me and my family, and I'm telling you, judgment has failed on a lot. Judgment has failed on many so far. And, if y'all want to take a chance, because I prayed every day of my life, I ain't bragging. I ain't doing, I don't think I'm better than anybody else. I just believe in my Creator. I always have. I believed always that if I got hungry or my family got hungry, that He would rain manna down from heaven for my family to eat. I've always had that faith, because I prayed when I was a kid. I'd get at the end of a bed, and pray in an old haunted 2-story house. People thought it was haunted upstairs, So I just had it was just in me to pray in a room by myself, when I was a kid. And I never missed a time to pray at the end of my bed or on the side of the bed, But anyway, and God sends people here like that, for this end time, because His harvest is ready, and I'm ready for it to be. And I'm ready too. I've about had enough. I'm ready to say enough is enough, Lord. I'm ready to go. But it's coming up soon, folks. I believe it'll be before the end of, or before September the 23rd. I believe quite a few things are going to happen before then. I hope it's this year, because I don't want to live here another year for another Feast of Trumpets, because that's when I believe things are going to really kick off, is at the Feast of Trumpets. I hope it's before that, and it ain't very long. It's like 2 weeks. So I got to get my videos up. So if y'all watch my videos, they may be a little bit disorganized. You just have to bear with me because I don't have a lot of time. I'm not a good video maker. I'm a little disorganized. Most of the time, every one of my videos are a little bit disorganized. But I pray that y'all share my videos, and that you have a blessed, a great day. And thank y'all for coming.